Welcome to footballgameplan.com, where football makes sense. I'm Memory Hunt, the czar of the playbook. Bring you a 2013 NFL Draft Special. We're handing out draft grades for the Baltimore Ravens. We're going to take a look at every last selection they made this past April, as well as some undrafted free agents that you want to keep an eye on. The Ravens came into this draft looking to replace two future Hall of Famers or find guys to at least fill those holes, and they got two guys that are a major step in the right direction, in my opinion, Matt Elam and Arthur Brown. But when you look at the middle part of this draft, I think that's where the meat and potatoes lie. Brandon Williams and John Simon are two guys that I watched at the Senior Bowl hold their own and did a great job all week long. I'm a big fan of Ricky Wagner as well. Even into the 7th round, Aaron Millette out of Elon, keep an eye on him. Solid, smooth route runner, excellent hands, and Mark Anthony out of Cal should help fill the depth role and add special teams value to this roster. Now, what I like most about the Ravens draft was the fact that they were able to get two defensive players that carried first-round grades with back-to-back selections. Matt Elam out of Florida, strong safety, excellent tackler, very good in the box safety. Yes, he may struggle in coverage, but he's definitely a guy that you want near the line of scrimmage. And Arthur Brown, some say he's an undersized linebacker. I say if you're good enough, you're big enough, and he's definitely good enough to play any one of the three linebacker positions. And Kyle Juszczyk out of Harvard, covered this guy a lot. We cover a lot of FCS football here, and you see right there the punishing style. He's a tight end by trade. He's probably going to play H-back for the Ravens, giving Joe Flacco another offensive weapon. Now, what I didn't like about the Ravens draft, I felt as though they could have upgraded the receiver position with the replacement for Anquan Bolden. Maybe a Derek Rogers would have been an ideal fit for Joe Flacco in this offense. And on defense, I look at the free safety position. I'm not sold on Michael Huff. I've seen enough of Michael Huff to know that he's not what you want back there as your free safety. So they could have found a player to upgrade that position as well. An undrafted free agent that could surprise and make the roster, I look at Roger Gaines out of Tennessee State. Cleared the way for outstanding tailback that they had that came out early, should have stayed in Travis Ward. But you look at Gaines, can play the left side or the right side, gives you that versatility that the Ravens love on their offensive line. I'm giving the Ravens a solid B for their draft. I had to take points off for not addressing that receiver position. Again, Derek Rogers would have been an ideal fit for the Baltimore Ravens. But when you look at this class, to come away with impact players with the first two selections in Matt Elam and Arthur Brown, in-depth guys that can come in and play some significant minutes and be effective in Brandon Williams and John Simon, you have to like what they were able to do. And it's a reason why the Ravens are always competitive in the National Football League. They draft well. They draft deep into the 7th round very well. I think this is a class that Ravens fans should be proud of. And I want to give a huge shout out to Raven Fan Forums for always showing football game plan support.